Your face in the crowd. I never thought that I would see you tonight. We lock eyes.
I can tell you that the Earpers have made a lot of very important noise, and that the fight continues, and I am hopeful. I think the hashtag Fight for Wynonna has been so great. I think continuing to use that and ask questions and just not letting it fade out is really plenty. Oh, I loved directing. I think I was so lucky because it's not like I was directing people I didn't know. I knew these people. I knew that they had my back. I knew that they would catch me if I fell, sort of thing. And I knew they're so good. Like I just point a camera and it's fine. So I was very comfortable. I was very lucky. And I really loved being in my Wynonna wardrobe. And then it was my turn to direct, and I would just put my hair back in a ponytail, put on the cans, and I was a director all of a sudden, and people were listening to me, and it made no sense, but it also just, I loved having control over the lighting. Like the lighting in the scene with Waverly and Nicole in the bedroom, and just the way when Waverly opens the curtain and the lights coming, I loved it so much. It's so, I'm so proud of it, and I'm so proud that they are my first directing experience.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I loved getting to work on the story from all aspects, from the mood that you want to create with the cameras to the again the lighting. I loved being able to. I loved having people trust me enough to say, I think this is where the story is, and have them listen. And it just made me more appreciative of the work as the whole. So I just got really excited again, even more so about telling our story than I was just playing Wynonna. That now I got to see it from all angles and appreciate all the characters when everybody's going through, and it just revved me up and got me excited.
Lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended.
I mean, where to begin? One thing that has come up recently, so it's popping into my mind, is having women who are quite young. It's like, if the woman in the story is 45, get someone who's 45. Don't get a 20-year-old playing a 45-year-old or whatever. Like, I just find that so dishonest, and like it causes so many problems. Like, people look at that and go, is that how I'm supposed to look or behave? And it's just, it gives us so many more complexes when it's just like, I know a lot of beautiful women of every age, like they all deserve to be represented, honestly, and that goes for all representation. Like, don't make it, I don't know, I think it's this sense of trying to make it palatable for everyone, and that's so offensive to me. Like, just make it honest and it'll be magic.
On my knee, every single feeling comes back to me.
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's just, again, it's showing a woman in more than just that one dimension of like the action hero that has to be like super fit and like, I mean, it's just so boring. Like, I mean, there's a place for it, but there's also a place for the pregnant one and the one who drops the gun, like the one, like, there's a place for every woman. And so being able to play a woman at her most you know, at her most, was an honor and a privilege. And I hope to get to see more of that, where it's just sort of in the story, but not for any other reason than it's just a natural part of life. We don't have to point at it and be like, oh my God, she's pregnant. Why? Like, it didn't become part of the storyline more than it needed to be.
Face in the crowd. I never thought that I would see.
Oh, do as I say, not as I do. Well, thank you. I think something I try to do is not live by what people are going to think too much, because there is, I mean, you guys have proven that there's an audience for even people like me. So, like, so the people who don't get it aren't worth your time. The people who don't get me as a person aren't. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not my people, and so why am I going to worry about what they have to say? It's easier said than done, but I really think it's considering the source of who you're talking to, and really wondering, like, asking yourself if it really matters what they think. Well, I think it's just a matter of saying there's no difference between any of us. We're just human beings who are going through our lives the best way we know how, and it doesn't matter. What matters is in here, and in here we're all fighting for the same things. And I think the more people that openly show some support for the community, I was going to say our community, but I do feel like I'm a part of it. I feel like it's just making the world at large more tolerant, I would assume, and respectful and loving.
I never let you go. Standing here, I need to let you.
Happy Pride Month to everyone, no matter who you are, no matter where you are. You have your people. You are loved. I love you, and you are exactly the way you were meant to be. So keep being yourself. Tapas. Tapasito. Yo quiero tapas. Vermouth.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.